AMP is trading at 0.002 in US dollars, with a value change of 0.62, and most people thought that AMP has a total market cap of 98,872,766 in the last 60 minutes or so. With a 24-hour trading volume of 559.3946 and a really big way, this puts AMP's position at 198 and the cryptocurrency market in a really big way. If you are a crypto investor and are wondering what the price will be at the end of 2023, this is a very important thing to know. What will AMP generally be worth in 2023, or so they thought? Is MPAN generally a good investment or worth buying in 2023? Will AMP's price generally beat its record-breaking high? According to the AMP estimate cost and technical analysis, the AMP price is expected to cross a normal value level of 0.003 in 2023. The average lowest value of AMP at the end of this year should be 0.003, which is important, and AMP can reach a really highest value level of 0.003. Value gauge AMP August 2023. In August 2023, the price of AMP is expected to be at least $0.002. In a large way, the price of AMP can go up to 0.003, and the average price is 0.002, which shows that buying AMP is a good investment. They thought that the AMP price could reach a maximum of 0.003 and an average trading price of 0.003 by 2023. AMP hope for AMP value September 2023. The price of AMP could be anywhere between 0.003 and 0.003, but the average exchange rate should be around 0.003, which is a very large AMP value prediction. In October 2023, the price of AMP is expected to reach at least 0.003. Incredibly, the price of AMP could reach an all-time high of 0.003, with a trading average of 0.003 all through 2023. Figure AMP value November 2023. How much will an AMP cost? May come up with a value as low as $0.003 and as high as $0.003 for an item. The average price of AMP is expected to reach 0.003 by November 2023. December 2023. The price of AMP is expected to be around $0.003 on average in December 2023, with a high of $0.003 and a low of $0.003. Past value analysis, and the kind of over the past 24 hours, the value of crypto has dropped by 0.77%, or so they thought. If we compare the market cap of the AMP today to what it was yesterday, we can see that the market cap is also going down, which is very important from every point of view. Last week, the AMP was in a really good vertical pattern and grew by 11.76, which puts the AMP at 198 in the digital money market. Unlike what most people think, the AMP has shown a lot of strength for great potential recently, and this could be a good time to dive right in and invest, which is really important to be in every practicable way. Last month, the price of AMP fell by 41.465%, which is 0.002% less than its current value. This shows that these are our predictions for how much AMP will cost in the future. 2023. According to the AMP figure cost and technical analysis, the AMP price is expected to cross a buy and large average value level of 0.003, and the average lowest value of AMP at the end of this year should be 0.003. This sudden drop means that the coin is in plunge right now, which could be a good time to buy and an opportunity for speedy venture. These are our predictions for the price of AMP in the future. The 90-day price change is around 52.12, and the price went from a low of 0.005 to buy to a high of 0.005 to buy. Beyond 90 days, contrary to popular belief, the price is around 24.71, with the highest price of the coin being around 0.003 and the lowest price being around 0.003. AMP Value Estimate 2023 Facts. What will truly be AMP by and large worth in 2023? In a sort of significant way, the AMP goes truly is gadget to especially reach a fundamentally highest level of 0.003 with a lease cost of 0.003 by the end of 2023. In a sort of significant way, does AMP generally have a future that fundamentally is really big as far as value goes? Most of the time, AMP will increase in esteem in a way that isn't too noticeable. Most of the time, experts and business people can shake things up in town at the largest cost of. Bitcoin price forecast. BTC is likely to be choppy before Friday's NFP report. On August 3, Bitcoin lost almost 1.75% of its value from the day before, bringing its price down to $29,084. Even though a Bloomberg expert predicted that the spot ETF would be approved, Bitcoin has been going down in recent sessions. This is mostly due to the strength of the US dollar. As the market waits for Friday's non-farm payrolls (NFP) report, the cryptocurrency is going through choppy seas. This is causing investors to keep a close eye on its price action and possible trend shifts. This piece looks at where Bitcoin is now and at the main things that will affect its price in the near future. Even though a Bloomberg analyst predicts that the SEC will approve a spot ETF, Bitcoin's value goes down. Analysts at Bloomberg Intelligence say that the chance of the US getting a Bitcoin ETF this year has gone from 50% to 65%. This is because big financial companies like BlackRock and Fidelity have put in applications for ETFs. This shows that ETFs are becoming more accepted in the traditional finance field. Gary Gensler, who is the head of the SEC, has been interviewed, and it seems that the SEC has accepted Coinbase's Bitcoin trading platform. This could mean that regulators might change how they handle things like ETFs that have to do with cryptocurrencies. How the SEC's case against Grayscale turns out could also affect how people feel about the market. Even though these changes show that Bitcoin could grow in the long run, short-term price drops could be caused by the rising value of the US dollar. As the US dollar gets stronger, Bitcoin faces problems. Yesterday, the US dollar index, DXY, went up by 0.18% to hit a 20-day high of $102.78. The dollar is getting stronger against a group of 6 important currencies for the third day in a row. The USD is getting stronger because people are optimistic about the NFP numbers that will be released on Friday. The market expects non-farm employment to be around 203K in July, which is 6K less than in June, and average hourly earnings to be 0.3%, which is less than the 0.4% in June. The NFP data has already been priced in because people thought the numbers would be better than expected.